Scene script. Have you ever wondered how much oxygen the Amazon forest produces, the lungs of our planet? Often we're left awestruck by the sheer expanse of the Amazon, a sprawling, verdant kingdom that stretches over 6 million square kilometers. This lush, tropical rainforest covers a massive part of South America, spreading across 9 countries with the majority in Brazil. It's a realm of staggering biodiversity that's earned a nickname as the lungs of the Earth. But let's take a moment to ponder over that nickname. How much oxygen does this breathing giant really contribute to our planet's atmosphere? You might have heard the figure tossed around that the Amazon produces a staggering 20% of the world's oxygen. That's a fifth of our planet's total oxygen. Seems pretty significant, right? Well, that's where things get a little more complicated. It's true, the Amazon is a powerhouse when it comes to photosynthesis. The process that plants use to convert sunlight into energy also produces oxygen as a byproduct. And with the Amazon's dense, leafy canopy, that's a lot of photosynthesis happening. But here's the catch. The Amazon is also a voracious consumer of oxygen. That's right. At night when the sun sets, photosynthesis pauses and the forest's plants and microbes switch gears, consuming oxygen in a process known as respiration. In fact, the forest uses a significant chunk of the oxygen it produces during the day, leaving around 6% of the world's total oxygen production. So the lungs of the Earth might not be quite the oxygen factory we once imagined. But that's not to downplay the Amazon's importance. This vast ecosystem plays a critical role in regulating our planet's climate, storing carbon, and hosting a dizzying array of wildlife. So, while the Amazon might not be the planet's oxygen factory, it certainly plays a crucial role in our planet's health. Did you know the Amazon is home to more species of plants and animals than any other terrestrial ecosystem on the planet? That's right. This mighty rainforest is considered the most biodiverse region on Earth, with an estimated 400 billion individual trees representing some 16,000 species. Imagine that. We're talking about a place so vibrant and diverse you could spend your entire lifetime exploring and still not see everything it has to offer. And it's not just the trees. The Amazon is also home to over 2 million different species of insects. That's more insect species than there are stars in the Milky Way. From the world's largest spider, the Goliath bird-eater, to the beautiful yet elusive blue morpho butterfly, the insect life in the Amazon is as varied as it is abundant. Then there's the astonishing array of animal species. The Amazon rainforest is teeming with life, from the iconic jaguar and the playful capybara to the elusive pink river dolphin and the vibrant macaw. It's a veritable Noah's Ark, with species found nowhere else on Earth. But let's not forget the Amazon's aquatic life. The Amazon River, the lifeblood of the forest, is home to more species of fish than the entire Atlantic Ocean. That includes the piranha, the river's most infamous resident, and the giant arapaima, one of the world's largest freshwater fish. But what makes the Amazon truly remarkable is its collection of unique and endemic species. These are creatures that are found nowhere else on Earth. Take the Amazon river dolphin, for instance. It's the largest species of river dolphin, and it's found only in the Amazon, or the poison dart frog, with its vibrant colors that serve as a warning to predators. All these examples only scratch the surface of the Amazon's incredible biodiversity. Every corner of this vast forest is teeming with life, each species playing a vital role in the grand tapestry of the ecosystem. Indeed, the Amazon is a living treasure trove of biodiversity, unmatched anywhere else on Earth. But it's not just plants and animals that call the Amazon home. Many indigenous tribes live in the forest, some of which have never had contact with the outside world. The Amazon rainforest, often referred to as the lungs of the Earth, is not just a sanctuary for diverse species of flora and fauna. It is also a sanctuary for human cultures, rich in tradition and wisdom. Indigenous tribes, some of which remain uncontacted, have been living in harmony with the forest for thousands of years. Their survival and way of life are intricately tied to the health and well-being of the forest. There are over 400 distinct tribes in the Amazon, each with their own unique languages, cultures, and traditions. From the Yanomami, known as the Fierce People, to the Kayapo, who are famous for their elaborate body paint and feathered headdresses, these tribes have developed unique ways of life that are deeply connected to the natural world. Their knowledge of the forest's resources, accumulated over generations, is unparalleled. They know which plants can heal, which ones can kill, and which ones can nourish. However, these indigenous tribes face mounting challenges. Deforestation, illegal logging, and mining are eating away at their ancestral lands. Diseases brought by outsiders pose a significant threat, particularly to those tribes that have remained isolated. Climate change, too, is altering the delicate balance of the ecosystem they depend on. These threats are not just endangering the tribe's physical survival, but also their cultural survival. Their languages, their traditions, their ways of seeing and understanding the world are all at risk. Yet despite these challenges, they continue to fight, to resist, and to protect their lands and their cultures. Preserving the Amazon isn't just about protecting plants and animals, it's also about respecting and safeguarding the human cultures that have flourished there for thousands of years. For these tribes, the forest is not just their home, it's their universe, their pharmacy, their supermarket, and their sacred space. To protect the Amazon is to protect them, and to protect them is to protect an invaluable part of our global heritage. Unfortunately, this magnificent forest is under threat. Can you guess what the main threats are? There's a silent battle raging in the heart of the Amazon, a battle between the forces of nature and the relentless march of human progress. The threats are many and they are grave. The most immediate and visible of these threats is deforestation. Swaths of lush greenery are being wiped clean, replaced by the stark emptiness of cleared land. The reasons for this are varied, from agriculture and cattle ranching to urbanization. But whatever the reason, the result is the same: a steady, heartbreaking loss of unique and irreplaceable ecosystems. But the threats to the Amazon don't stop at deforestation. The specter of climate change looms large over this tropical paradise. Rising global temperatures, altered rainfall patterns, and increased frequency of extreme weather events are all taking their toll on the Amazon. These changes are not just affecting the flora and fauna of the forest, but also the countless indigenous communities who call the Amazon their home. Then there are the illegal activities that further exacerbate the damage. Unregulated logging and mining operations are eating away at the Amazon, leaving behind a scarred and desolate landscape. These activities not only destroy the forest, but also pollute the rivers and soil, causing further harm to the rich biodiversity of the region. The impacts of these threats are far-reaching. The loss of the forest means the loss of a critical carbon sink, which further accelerates global warming. It means the loss of countless species, many of which have not even been discovered yet. It means the loss of a way of life for the indigenous communities who depend on the forest for their survival. The Amazon forest is at a tipping point, and it's up to all of us to help protect it. The threats are real and they are urgent, but it's not too late. The Amazon still stands, a testament to the resilience of nature. And as long as it stands, there's hope. Hope that we can turn the tide. Hope that we can save this irreplaceable treasure for future generations. So, what does the future hold for the Amazon? The fate of the Amazon is in flux, and the decisions we make today will shape its tomorrow. There's a growing global recognition of the Amazon's importance, and with that, a commitment to protecting it. Solutions are emerging, each one a beacon of hope for this vibrant ecosystem. Firstly, sustainable development is key. It's about balancing our needs with the needs of the forest. Sustainable farming practices, for instance, can provide livelihoods for local communities while minimizing harm to the ecosystem. Forest-friendly products, from Brazil nuts to acai berries, can be harvested without chopping down a single tree. It's a win-win, really. Reforestation, too, holds promise. Initiatives are underway to replant millions of trees, restoring the lungs of our planet one sapling at a time. It's a monumental task, but one that's possible with collective effort and dedication. Policy changes are another pivotal piece of the puzzle. Governments worldwide are beginning to understand that the Amazon isn't just a resource to be exploited, but a treasure to be safeguarded. New laws and regulations can curb deforestation, protect indigenous lands, and penalize environmental crimes. But it's not just up to governments and corporations. Each of us can play a part in protecting the Amazon. Simple actions like reducing our carbon footprint, choosing sustainable products, or supporting organizations that work to protect the Amazon can make a real difference. Every choice we make, every dollar we spend, sends a message about the kind of world we want to live in. The Amazon's future, ultimately, is in our hands. It's a challenge, yes, but it's also an opportunity. An opportunity to create a future where the Amazon continues to flourish, supporting countless species, indigenous communities, and the very air we breathe. Just like the intricate web of life within the Amazon, it takes all of us, working together, to ensure this precious forest continues to thrive for generations to come.